Today we're going to talk about neck creams. And the big question is, do you need a neck cream? Most of these are going to cost $100 to $150. So the truth is that the skin on our neck is different than that on our face. Basically, our neck has the thinnest dermis of all the skin on our body. For example, our back has some of the thickest dermis. So that does change kind of what it may need. The other thing is that our skin on the neck does get a lot of sun over the years, and we typically haven't thought about putting sunscreen on our neck every day, and then especially on our chest, depending on what style shirt we're wearing. So I did a big roundup of a Go Shop With Me video looking through neck creams on dermstore.com, but this is just the gist of it. So basically what you're gonna find in anti-aging creams and neck creams are lots of peptides. Peptides are amino acids, which are building blocks of protein, and collagen and elastin are proteins. So we lose these as we age. It's part of why our skin can start to look crepey. So when we add these peptides back, among tons of other ingredients, like hyaluronic acid is going to help plump that skin. So the short answer of do you need a neck cream is you really need a thick moisturizer that has peptides in it, that you use at night, and then you can use that on your neck as well. If you have dry skin, you're used to using a thicker moisturizer at night. As we age, particularly in women, we're gonna lose some of the moisture in our skin. We naturally don't produce as much hyaluronic acid as we age, and then we're also gonna lose some collagen and elastin production. So what I recommend is that you use everything that you're using on your face, you also use it on your neck and chest. I think that the most important thing you can be doing is using a retinoid on your neck a few nights per week. You'll find that the neck typically peels a little bit more than the face. And then in the summer months, you have to be really careful that you are wearing sunscreen on your neck and be very cognizant of that. But all of that to say, you will see a lot of improvement of the skin on your neck and chest by just using the products that you're using on your face, including toners, vitamin C serums, and retinoid products at night. So with the roundup of all of the neck creams, they pretty much all have peptides in them, and then some other ingredients that will make them possibly a little bit thicker. Shea butter is a common one, glycerin's really common, hyaluronic acid. What you'll see in some of the other ones is that they also will have vitamin C and glycolic acid. And so again, these are ingredients that typically you're using on your face already. So what you might not be using on your face is something that's really thick and has a lot of peptides in it. And sometimes it's because these are gonna be too moisturizing for the face or even cause issues, possibly even breakouts on the face. So all of that to say, I think that it's worth at least trying a neck cream and incorporating it into your routine. It would be pretty much like in the moisturizer step, but if you're gonna take the time to invest in a neck cream, then make sure that you're at least using all of the products of your daily skincare routine that you're using on your face, on your neck, and chest as well. Lastly, I wanna touch on two other points. One is that there are some neck creams and even like anti-aging creams that say that they can mimic or replace Botox, for example, when you're pregnant and can't get Botox. So what these have in them are something called GABA, which is a neurotransmitter, an inhibitory neurotransmitter. We see it inside of our bodies, in our brains, but we can take pills that have that, like for anxiety, to help with anxiety. But what they can do topically is help relax the muscle from the outside on top of the skin. And so this isn't something that you necessarily see in lots of neck creams, but you do see in anti-aging creams. So that's kind of a whole nother story. But also, I wanted to talk about growth factor serums. These are something else that or not other ingredients or types of products that are also anti-aging that you typically see more for your face, but you can also be using them on your neck as well. So when we talk about anti-aging, I always tell people skincare is so cool because it's efficient. Everything that's going to help, pretty much everything that helps with breakouts, is also going to be anti-aging because it's going to be helping with that cell turnover, and then it's also going to help with dark spots that are on the skin, whether it's from sun damage, which we kind of think of as anti-aging, or if it's from acne spots. So just a quick review: vitamin C, a physical exfoliator that's thick and gritty, chemical exfoliators like lactic acid, salicylic acid, glycolic acid is really one that I think everybody should be using because it's safe in pregnancy at like 5% or less. And then our retinoids that we're using. Sunscreen is absolutely the most important. If you're going to do anything, then at least use sunscreen. And finally, using a thick moisturizer as well. So there are also serums like growth factor serums, and then some of these products that have GABA in them. There's not tons on the market, nor tons of options for growth factor serums, so that's kind of a whole extra talk. But also when we're talking about anti-aging treatments or skincare, treatments become extremely important. So really around age 30 to 35, I recommend that you start microneedling because that's going to give you the most collagen induction for the least downtime and for the best price. So all of these categories really can be broken down and talked about separately, but I wanted to give you a broad overview because while we're talking about neck creams, we're obviously talking about anti-aging as well.